crotch.tsa.gov. Please stay on the line for the next available customer service representative.
TSA Contact Center. My name is John. Sir, what can I do for you today?
Could you describe the pat-down procedure for me? I mean, exactly what happens if you're patted down. Okay.
The pat-down procedure is real simple. What it is, a security officer will walk with you, and when you prepare to do a pat-down procedure, they'll explain detail by detail before they even touch the body area to begin the search. They explain exactly what they're going to do. Nothing, like I said, they go up the leg and everything, make sure there's nothing in the thigh or down around the ankle area for any advice. They'll put the 2 fingers, when they wear gloves, and they always change gloves after every person they do a pat-down procedure on. And around the waist of the band of the pants and everything, they go around, make sure there's nothing there weapon-wise.
Did the procedure allow them to touch the genitals, the testicles, the penis of the individual?
Sure. If it has to be anything like a body part like that, they do not use they use the back of the hand.
I'm sorry, say again?
I'll give you the information right here. Just give me just a few seconds, sir. I'll give you some information for this.
That's a yes or no question, John.
It'll just be a few seconds, sir. I'm getting some information to help you out with this, sir.
Okay.
So anything with the genital area, when they have to do the pat-down procedure, they use the back of the hand, not the front of the hand.
They're allowed to touch the genitals then?
Sure. It's not in a way that people think it is.
That's a yes or no question. Are they allowed to touch my penis or my testicles?
Sure.
Okay, and on a woman, they're the same thing?
Yes, sir, but women, when they go through the pat-down procedure, they're actually, they have a female officer and a male officer.
But they're allowed to do the same thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are they allowed to put their hands inside the pants?
Yes, sir. Sure.
They're allowed to go inside the pants with part of their hand?
All it is around the waistband. That's all it is, sir.
It's a yes or no question, John. Are they allowed to put part of their hand inside your pants?
Yes, sir.
Can you put a supervisor on?
Okay, sir.
Good morning.
Morning. My name is Greg. I'm a supervisor here.
Could you describe the pat-down procedure for me? I mean, exactly what happens if you're patted down? I just need a yes or no answer. Is if I tell them that they can't touch that, will I still be able to fly?
Okay. Hold on just a minute. Thank you for holding. All right. The way the pat-downs work is they use the backs of their hands. They go to the insides of the legs and the arms and the back.
Okay. That's not addressing my question.
That's the information I have.
But can you tell me that if I tell the agent you can't touch my groin area, that they'll say, then we can't complete the pat-down and you can't fly? Okay, so are they allowed to touch it? Do you know or not?
Depends on whether they find an anomaly or not.
Well, I'm not going to be going through the AIT.
Okay, then they would give you a standard pat-down.
As a standard pat-down involved touching my groin area.
I gave you the description of that. They would go down the inside of your legs.
Okay.
That's how they would.
How high do they start up on the inside of my leg?
Yes, all the way up to
where the groin area is.
Yes. Yeah, all the way up from there down.
Okay, so they would be touching my groin area.
Yes.
Well, I'm just saying.
It went down the inside of my leg.
If I'm standing there and they go all the way up to where my leg joins my groin area and they put their hand in that area, they're going to be touching my groin area.
Okay. Yes.
Is that
well,
true?
That's how they do the pat downs.
Huh? So
that's how they do the pat downs.
So they will touch my groin area.
Yes. They'll go to the insides of the leg, all the way up.
Up to the groin area. Correct?
Yes. Up into that area, yes.
Okay. And one other question. Why do they pat down bare arms?
Do what now?
You know, you're standing there, you have short sleeve shirts on, or you have a tank top on. Why do they pat down the arms that they can see? That there's nothing on them?
Okay. Well, it would be procedure.
And I think you or Patty told me yesterday that it was up to the individual screener of whether or not they felt the groin or whether or not they patted down bare arms?
No. The one I told you yesterday was up to the screener to determine who gets on a flight and who don't.
Okay, so if I tell him that he can't touch my groin area, he can tell me I can't fly.
He could do that.
He could do that. So if I tell a TSA officer, I won't allow you to touch my groin area, he can say, I'm not going to let you fly.
He could do that.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know, and thank you very much for your information. And by the way, this conversation has been recorded.